Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video I thought I'd take the time to do another quick tutorial because this is something that would actually change up your game a lot if you don't implement it already. So we're going to be discussing all the types of abilities basically, just so you can make your game that much more better than it already is. Like, you can literally improve from zero to 100 literally if you just utilize every ability on every single character and a team extremely well. Now, this video request is from Dom, literally just talking about ability bonus, but I thought I'd take the time to talk about every single type of ability, not just ability bonus. But we're actually going to start with main abilities. So let me go into any character here. We're going to take Trunks Youth because I've got him Zenkai 7 and I like my hybrid Saiyans. So looking at him, he gets a main ability, that's the transform. He has two. So some characters will have different things just depending on them, and the main ability is just something that gives them that extra edge. If you see in a PvP battle, you have it at the bottom left where you press the character's face. I'll put it on the screen so that you guys can know what I'm talking about, especially for you guys that are beginners. And his first main ability, you can see they separate between two, which is why I'm actually using him. It works well to explain fully. The main ability just allows him to transform, and it says the requirements for you to actually use that main ability, and all you need is 10 timer counts to actually elapse. So that's the good part about that. It's a short time, and you just get a buff when he transforms. He transforms into Super Saiyan. Now, once he transforms into Super Saiyan, he obviously gets another main ability because he hasn't actually had a main ability which actually benefits him in any way. Now, this second main ability is called Fight Against Despair. What it does specifically for him, it draws a special move arts card next. That's going to be his Masenko here, the blue card. It also restores its own health by 20% and ki by 50. And then on top of that, plus 50% to special move damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. And all you need is 10 timer counts, and that's after the first main ability. So after you transform into a Super Saiyan, 10 more timer counts, you can use the second one that he gets. So the main ability is going to be different for pretty much everybody in the game. Everybody has one. So read into the character's main ability. For example, if I go into, let's take Trunks Rage here. Trunks Rage's main ability summons his ultimate card. It's called This Ends Right Now. Draw the ultimate arts card, Final Rage Buster next. Plus 60% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. And it also reduces damage received by 35% for 20 timer counts. That's how long it lasts. And for this one, you need 25 timer counts. Usually when it's ultimate arts cards that gets drawn, it's going to be a longer timer count, usually 25. So be wary of that. But just read into everybody's main ability before you take them out, because it can actually change the whole tide of a battle if you use it well. Now, next we're going to go into Z ability. Now, every character has a different Z ability, and that actually goes to the ability bonus that you can see on the top right. And that will actually insanely boost your team. This is why there's actually team formations and certain things. So if I go on my team right now, I've got a fusion team, I've got a hybrid Saiyan team. Those are my main two teams. If I go to my team formation, I have some presets so I can also show you. So obviously this is the hybrid Saiyan team. Let me just register it so I don't lose it, so I can actually bring it back. Other teams I've got a future team. So if I call it, you can see that the Z ability, the ability bonus is way higher, and that's because of the amount of stars that I got. So one thing I'm going to check here, well, let's go to actually Vegito Blue Z ability. The Z ability is what actually attributes to the ability bonus for the whole team. So you can see there, Z ability 3, plus 28% to tag Fusion Warrior, tag God Key, and tag Future, base strike attack and defense during battle. Obviously, the more stars you get, the more higher of a Z ability that you can achieve. You get one Z ability at 1 star, there's another one at, there's one at 2 stars, there's one at 3 stars. If you want to check those out, they explain it all in the summoning tab, so I'm actually going to go to the summoning tabs and actually show you right now. You can literally check any banner, and it literally explains what happens. So 1 star, there's nothing there. 1 star. Z ability upgrade at 3 stars. So there's one at 0 stars when you acquire the character. You get one at 3 star. Another one at 6 star. The 6 star one's the main one I go for. And there's another one at 7+ stars, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty much 4 Z abilities. So the higher that is, the higher your ability bonus is, and just the higher the amount of buffs are going to be going around the whole team. We're back on the hybrid Saiyan team because I didn't save it, but you should really pay attention to the Z ability on every single character. They don't change when after a transformation happens, and every character has a Z ability as well. You can see here Future and Legends Road. On this team I only have one Legends Road, so he's actually going to be getting both of those buffs, if you can see here, because this Gohan here, he actually has both tags. You got to watch out for the tags so you can make an actual team that works well. For example, this Gohan here is Sun Family, but he's only buffing Hybrid Saiyans and Legends Road. So if he was on a Sun Family team and someone else was buffing Sun Family, if I was to go to family, a Sun Family character such as this Gohan here, he would actually be receiving the buff from this Gohan here in terms of his Sun Family buff, 33%. So yeah, and you have to be wary of the OR tag. The or and it can vary, and that's actually something I'm gonna get onto when we get into the Zenkai abilities, which is next actually. So Zenkai is something that's really new in this game, pretty fresh. Let me not say really new. There's quite a few Zenkai characters in the game, but you can see here the Zenkai tag works on an and basis. So you can see they need to be both red and a Hybrid Saiyan to get all of these buffs. So on this team, the only person that will be getting all of those Zenkai abilities is this Gohan here, because he's both red, you can see that at the top, and he has both Hybrid Saiyan tag. And from there, he'll be getting a high Z ability bonus. You can literally see the Zenkai abilities buff a great amount, like honestly a great amount. You can see here 35% to base strike attack, 35% to base blast attack, 40% to base strike defense, 40% to base blast defense. That's a lot. Like all those four will go to that Gohan. So Zenkai abilities work usually on two bases. Watch out for the and. The connective is what makes the difference. If it's or, in some cases, like I showed with Trunks Youth, they just need either or to get the buff. And from my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, it doesn't double buff if they have both the Future and Legend Road tag. They just need one or the other to receive the buff. Now, the last thing we're going for is the unique abilities. The unique abilities basically is something also unique to the person, so it's going to be different for everybody. Everybody has one, and you can see here every character mainly starts off with two. So I'm going to start with a character that's not Zenkai Awakened to show you actually. So we're going to let's take a character that actually has a cover change. So I'm going to go to Vegeta Blue here for sake's purpose. Now Vegeta Blue, one of his unique abilities, he has a cover change. You can see here, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you can just see the amount of like benefits he gets just from having his specific type of unique ability. The main thing I'm looking about is the cover change. So it knocks back enemy to long range if cover change is performed against their blast art attacked. So if someone does a blast art and you cover change, then you can actually stop the combo. And if you want to chain an attack to that cover change, the only thing you can use is a special arts card. In some cases with cover changes, obviously they can chain everything. For example, I believe we have who has a nice cover change? Who has a nice cover change? I think most people can just change cover changes, but there's things with green cards and whatnot, but I'm not talking about green cards. I'm trying to think of something like a unique ability with someone who has a cover change. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but you've seen examples such as Super Saiyan 3 Goku LF. He has a cover change instant transmission. Super Perfect Cell. He has one. Full Power Bojack. He has one. Merza Master has one. More time cover changes only cover cover change, and then you can combo in special moves. But that's just speaking generally about cover changes. But unique abilities are a whole different thing. Like if I go to this Goku here, go to after transformation, you can just see like they give a lot of buffs for the character, and just really utilizing all of these things on a team will actually upgrade your game so much more. Like your team could have so much potential, but if you're not aware of these things, you actually be getting the short end of the stick in the PvP battle. And I know I'm taking a long while to explain, but I really want to explain in detail for the beginners that are actually very new to the game, obviously. So pay attention to mainly the Zenkai ability. If you're new to the game, it's not something you're going to really have to take in, but mainly the main ability, so you can actually utilize it in battle. The unique abilities are probably mostly self-activated. Like obviously they might have a condition. With Zenkai characters, they get 2 extra ones depending on how far you Zenkai Awaken them. So to Zenkai 3 they get a new one, and then at Zenkai 6 they get another one. But mainly the Z ability is probably the most important thing, because everybody has one and everybody buffs someone in some type of way. So make sure you pay attention to the Z ability so you can actually increase your whole team bonus. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I've got to say in this video. Hopefully I gave you guys an informative tutorial. This didn't take too long. I just got a video on the side just because, but I don't mind him. But hopefully I helped you guys out. If I did, make sure to press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 10k subs. If you have any more questions, make sure to leave a comment. It's just a little informative video. But besides from that, guys, my name's Zakashi, and I'll see you guys in the next one.